Welcome to this week's episode of 60 Seconds with the Superintendent. Well, we haven't even gotten until 2018 yet, but it's time to start thinking about scheduling for our high school students. So let's meet up with our world language teachers at the high school to see what outstanding offerings are in store.
Juni bis September, es ist heiß.
The students are learning how to communicate in the language that they've decided to study, and they are able to read, write, speak, and comprehend the language when it's spoken to them. We know many of them won't go on to the AP level, but they may travel through Europe or come across somebody, whether in college or in their career, that they may speak to in the language. So we do have real-world experiences and then cross-curricular experiences within the classroom of our foreign languages and the other classes in the school district. It's a true pleasure seeing them be able to communicate and getting the ideas and getting points across, and how excited and happy they get when I say, I understood you, I completely understood you. And they're like, no way, really, I can do this? And yes, you can. You do have the ability. We all have the ability.
I always encourage kids to take any kind of foreign language, it doesn't matter which one it is, because it will help them in college. Some 21st century skills are communication, being able to be a good listener, and those are all skills that are developed in the foreign language program. We spend a lot of time on talking to one another, talking and listening to what other people say and understanding. So a lot of those skills are quickly learned in a foreign language environment that would carry over into a high school setting and into the college setting. I think you get to see a different side of the kids. When we're talking about families or when you're talking about what you like, you learn a lot about the kids, and you can have some fun with that, and I think the kids like that kind of an atmosphere where you are talking about themselves and people around them, and just it's kind of like a living subject where they can talk to each other and use it right away.
Un ristorante Italia.
A few years ago, our Foreign Language Association changed our name from foreign language to world language, so it has a more positive connotation now, and along with that came new curriculum. And with the new standards now, we focus more on authentic sources, so it's more on the skill as opposed to just concrete answers, so they're more focused now on developing their skills in listening and reading, writing and speaking. We did a little real-world application in the cooking lab. I took them down there one day and they got to cook gazpacho. So it really went well, and they used their Spanish and put it to use in the real world.
So I hope to take all 4 years of Spanish, and I really enjoyed it a lot, and I think that it's really important to kind of learn, because when you travel to other countries or whatever, it's just kind of important to know.
I always thought that French was a very beautiful language, and my mom took it when she was young, and she always told me that she loved it, and she encouraged me to take it, so it was something that I always knew that I wanted to do.
I took German because it is one of the 2 official languages spoken at the Large Hadron Collider, which is where I wish to work in Switzerland, so it is German and French, so I considered French first. And then I really liked reading Tolkien and such, and he was a professor of Anglo-Saxon, and German was just about the closest I could get to that in high school.
Well, I hope as you've seen, it's not just about learning a different language or learning a different culture, but it's about building skills that will serve our students well throughout their lives. Thank you to our world language teachers for making these outstanding opportunities come to life for our students. As always, thanks for watching, and go make it a great Mustang week.